All right, guys, welcome back to another Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the new SHOKO IEIRI. Was it HYOI Teen SHOKO IEIRI? That is. So this is obviously a JP exclusive character right now. She just dropped on JP, as a matter of fact. I haven't taken a look at her skill set. But I figured we'd definitely just do that together and take a look and see what maybe what she's cooking with. What we can kind of gather is gonna be gonna be made of this Shoku Yuri. And I'm spoiler warning. I'm expecting very good things. So right off the bat, healer role. She's Taijutsu focused. She's a limited character. She's green limited. So this is gonna be a character that's gonna run very very well with that. The new, I'm going to say, I keep wanting to call him Hollow Purple Gojo, but no, the Honored One Gojo that just dropped on JP, as well as the Green Gato that's been on Global for some time now. But, so let's take a deep dive. She's got 26,000 HP. That's pretty good. 6,000 Taijutsu, 12,000 Jujutsu. That's a big difference, which makes sense, but I mean, that's her specialty and nothing else, really. She starts with 30 cursed energy, 100 max cursed energy, 1558 ultimate skill gauge. She has no special characteristic or black flash, so pretty standard stuff. Very high HP, very high Jujutsu stat, just starting out. So let's take a look. Level 10 on her throwing scalpel is just 1,000 Taijutsu damage. Level 165, wow. But it recovers cursed energy by 5. That's not terrible. That's something. Kind of underwhelming, but let's just move on. Her level 10 on information capture is increase all green type allies Taijutsu and Jujutsu stat by 65% for 3 turns. Damn, okay. That's actually really good, I would say. It doesn't say excluding self, right? Does that include herself? I don't know. It doesn't really specify if it's just allies or I don't know. I'm assuming she doesn't get the buff, but she also gets a stealth status, which is very interesting for 1 turn. All right, 20 cursed energy for that. That might be the downside, is it being 20 cursed energy. She starts out 30 cursed energy. You pop this, boom, you're down to 10. Then maybe you can hit one of these. But let's just read it real quick. Recovers selected allies' HP by 40%. If the selected ally is eligible target for reverse curse technique, I guess that applies to the disaster curses, like any curse-based character. I don't think they apply for reverse curse technique. Am I wrong? Correct me in the comments. I need to look into this a little bit more. Recovers the selected allies' HP by 5% each turn for 3 turns. So she gets an extra 15% to them, so 55% total, but the extra 15% is over the course of 3 turns. Decreases the value of 2 of the selected allies' eligible debuffs by 7. Wow. That's really good. Okay. Decreases the turn duration of 2 of the selected allies' continuous damage poison received by 1. That's pretty good. Very kind of niche, but very helpful to have on those floors of tower where people are getting all the poison damage and stuff. Like, definitely not a bad one. So this is a good skill, and it only being 10 curse energy. That's awesome. You can get in there, start out, and you got 3 reverse curses right off the bat, and that's not even counting her curse energy coming back every turn. So. Wow. So far, pretty impressive. Her ultimate is FWOO. Increases all green type allies' Taijutsu and Jujutsu stat by 65% for 3 turns. I think that's this right here already. Recovers all allies' HP by 15% with reverse curse technique if the ally is eligible target for reverse curse technique. And recovers the eligible allies' HP by 10% each turn for 2 turns. Decreases the value of 2. Yeah, so. Yeah, okay. Her ultimate is basically just these 2 skills combined, but slightly different statuses. Like for this one, eligible debuffs by 70% versus this one is 30%. And this one, 2 allies for poison, 2 allies for poison. So, and this will always take action before attack skills. So, not bad. I mean, this is mainly her kit. Like, that's it. She's very good. Maybe a little underwhelming, but still very, very usable. Would I say she's like as good as Gojo? Maybe not, but she's definitely up there in like maybe top 5, top 10. I'd be comfortable saying top 5. She's probably one of the better utility units, especially on those tower floors where you're getting just beaten down into the ground with damage. She's going to be extremely useful for. I could definitely see her in conjunction with, the Honored One Gojo as well as the Team Gato. Just all three of these guys just being a phenomenal team, a force to be reckoned with. You could probably even run, I don't know, maybe Yaga and just boost everyone. I mean, the possibilities are really endless if you get all three of those units. Let's just kind of keep looking, though. She's got a combo effect and she's got an auto skill, so I want to reserve all final judgments until then. So, on a combo ultimate effect, deals 128 melee taijutsu, which is not much because she doesn't have much taijutsu in general. Targets all enemies if the combo ally doesn't select an enemy. Recovers own and combo allies' cursed energy by 20. That's really good. Fills all allies' ult gauge by 110, excluding self and combo ally. That's really good. Yeah, I mean, that's standard combo effect, but that's really good. Auto skills is holding operation. If own HP is 60% after receiving an attack, recovers own HP by 20%, and grants stealth status to self for 2 turns, decreases own damage received by 15% for 3 turns. That's really good. Up to 1 time per turn, can be used twice in a battle. Very, very good. I like this one actually a lot. Yeah, this is very good. She's a very good unit, actually. I would say is she a must summon? Man, if you say you're on global, right? Listen to me here. All right. Say you're on global, you have maybe, even if you don't have Green Ghetto, let's even go that route. I don't have Green Ghetto. When these two come out and you happen to pull Gojo, I still think Gojo should be a priority. He is a phenomenal green unit. Probably the best green unit and probably the best unit in the game, period, right now. If you have extra cubes, I would say throw them on this Shoko. And if you pull her, awesome. If not, maybe not the end of the world. Wait until she comes back, I guess. Definitely would be worth it to get both. If I had to pick one, obviously I want to pick the Gojo. I mean, it's fucking Gojo, dog. Like, come on. And the Green Ghetto, the Team Green Ghetto, is going to be updated to the standard pull with this celebration. So there's a high chance that you could pull them off the ticket. So I highly recommend everyone save your tickets. If you have a majority of the characters on the current standard pool, I'd say save your tickets. Obviously, if you don't have many of those standard pool units currently, it's not a bad idea to just keep throwing it at it and see if you can get some more diverse units. But yeah, that's about all I've got for her. She seems like a very, very good unit, very, very good kit. She's going to be very helpful in some of those very overpowered, just damage dealing floors. The fact that she gives herself a stealth status, as well as already when she goes into 60 or below, she gets stealth status for 2 turns and recovers her own HP, gets damage. Now, hold on. If she gets a stealth status for 2 turns and she also gets a decreased damage received by 15% for 3 turns, this isn't going to matter for 2 turns anyway, so because of this. So you really only get this for 1 turn after this goes away. Maybe is probably the intention. But, oh well, I digress. Still, very good unit. I would say she's a very good unit. I wouldn't say she's a absolute you need to have her, but if you happen to pull that Gojo very fast, I would definitely say invest in this unit. So that's all I've got for you guys. Have a good one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.